This episode of Halfwits and Failed Crits is an independent production by Halfwit Podcast and is not affiliated with Triangle Agency or Haunted Table LLC. It is published under the Triangle Agency third-party license. Triangle Agency is copyright Haunted Table LLC. And welcome to another bonus episode. Bonus. This time we are going to be playing Triangle Agency by Haunted Table LLC. And I am super excited. This game looks incredibly fun. It is full of great mechanics for the players and the GM to mess with each other, and I cannot wait. So let's just get right into it. Triangle Agency, for a loose description of the game, is about agents who are hunting anomalies and trying not to have any interaction really with anybody else in the world because they work for an agency that will give them competencies and demerits every time they try and do or succeed at anything. As the GM, I will both be playing their actual general manager at the agency and doing regular GM things like the other characters in world and all that. And the goal of the Triangle Agency is to have our field agents contain an anomaly that is causing chaos within the world. So, without further ado, let's hear who our agents are. First up, Kiley.
My agent is Hazel Nichols. She's mousy in appearance, has some curly short hair, pretty bland color, mid-height, and she looks like a strong wind would knock her right over. Her lifestyle is cat mom, and her coffee of choice is a caramel macchiato because it's the only thing that will make her chill out.
So every character is broken up into their arc scores or their arc classes. It's how you define how you play in the game. Mm-hmm. So arc stands for your anomaly because all of our agents are people who have anomalies within them who have chosen to live in the agency rather than living in the vault of the agency.
Which is basically a dungeon.
Uh-huh. So the A in ARC stands for their anomaly. The R stands for their reality because they are still living their regular lives out and about in the world. And then the C stands for their competency, which is their job inside of the agency. So what are your ARC skills, Hazel?
My anomaly is dream. A stray thought can travel from person to person without direct communication. I can create dreams/thoughts, and they can just kind of go throughout society, travel person to person kind of thing. And I have some special moves I can do, but we'll get to those eventually. My reality is the caretaker. So I am directly responsible for something fragile and needy. In this case, I have a fluffy white cat named Nessie, who is my dependent. And I am very protective of my dependent, and no one else can do that job, apparently, like I can. And then my competency is PR, so I'm public relations. My prime directive is to keep everything above board and explain away all of the weird stuff that happens.
Awesome. So now we have Laura. Let's hear about your agent.
My agent's name is Finn, number 3697.
Nice.
He looks like a lanky young man. He has glasses and he wears a wrinkled suit. His lifestyle, he's broke. Absolutely no money. And he's just really curious about everything. He's just having a good time. He doesn't really like coffee at all, actually. It makes him nervous. But he loves English breakfast tea.
Nice.
Same, buddy.
And Finn's arc skills, he is a catalog resonant. So his ability makes him basically manifest physical objects from alternate realities, which is just, I'm really excited to do some of his stuff with that.
Uh-huh.
But unfortunately, he is only 1 week old. because he is a clone.
Oh, hence the number at the end of the name.
Yes. So he's only been alive for about 1 week, but he is a fully grown clone hatched from the original Finn. So his reality is newborn. He is still learning everything about the world. He just has a really upbeat attitude. And at the agency itself, he is an intern.
This is also fitting.
Yep. Because they don't want to pay him, and clones, they just make them at the agency and they don't have to pay them at all. His prime directive is they wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, and he's just having a good time learning everything.
You best believe Hazel is going to abuse that like you would not believe.
And he wouldn't care.
I need you to go make like 80 copies of this blank page of paper. Got it? Cool.
Okay, so I will be playing the GM and also their general manager. We'll learn more about that in a little bit, but first, the game starts off with their everyday lives. Basically, each player gets a scene to do either in their home life, their reality, what they actually work on while they're at the agency, not hunting anomalies. And they get to choose which one of those things they would like to do, and that will introduce us to some of the relationships that they hold. So who would like to go first with a scene with someone in your relationships that is either at your home, in the office, or in the anomaly office?
I didn't know we were doing a scene.
Yeah.
Okay, I can go first, I guess. So I guess I should explain who you guys are going to be doing.
Yeah, that would probably be helpful.
Yeah, so the first relationship I have, the question is who relies on your unusual skill set? And the answer is my agent supervisor, Miss Keystone. So it's one below the manager. She's like my everyday intern supervisor. I report to her every day. And she just relies on me to like get coffee, do all the supplies, like everything that an intern would normally do at an agency. My question is, who is your favorite teacher? Oh, Kiley, you would be the supervisor. Sorry, forgot to mention that. My next person is, who's your favorite teacher? And because he's only a week old, he only has really amassed knowledge from the How It's Made television show. So, Jonathan, you're the television voice of How It's Made.
Good.
I love it.
That's how he has learned in the past week, because people will just put him in front of the TV and say, just watch this.
We create Finn units by putting them through.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh, God. Okay.
And then the next question is, who loves to take advantage of your naivete? And that is Finn number 0741. And he is also an intern at this agency, but he's been there for a while, so he kind of has authority over my Finn. And I had that voice as Jonathan as well, just because I feel like you could do a really snarky, mean voice.
I'm ready. So where do you want to set your scene?
I feel like we could do the general office of the agency, because that's where I live. I feel like he lives in a little like closet pod thing.
Little intern clone housing here.
Yeah, I feel like he is so new that he hasn't been tested yet in the field. And so before he goes out to do whatever we're about to do, it's like,
baby's first mission.
Baby's first mission. He's just like helping people do paperwork because, with all these anomalies, they got to catalog, they got to organize, they got to print things and file them away. So I feel like people are just constantly asking him for help, like his supervisor.
And I think that's a good spot to start off, is have his supervisor task him with something for this scene, and then we'll all just role play through that until the scene feels like a good stopping point.
Yeah, sure.
Finn, 3, whatever your number is, I need you to go run down to the supply closet and get me 4 sets of paper clips, 3 sets of binder clips, a couple of folders, and some of those labels. You know the one I mean.
Hi, Miss Keystone. I would be happy to do that for you. What does a paperclip look like?
Oh, dear God, I forgot. Okay, they're metal, they're silver, they're... Oh, God, how do you describe a paperclip? God, it'll say it on the box. Just go look for the box that says paper clips.
Okay, I can do that. Sure thing. And he runs. Like, he is running as fast as he can through this office. Knocking people over, knocking things off desks. Like, he is just running.
The long-suffering sigh.
And as he's running to the desk, a foot comes out from between the cubicles and goes to trip him. Do you want to roll to try and not get tripped?
Yes. Let's do it. So I roll 3.
You roll
all of them.
6 D4s. Any 3 will be considered a success.
I didn't get any.
Oh,
threes.
God.
You got no 3.
No 3s.
Shit.
So
okay.
So you fail, and you generate 6 chaos points, because it is a chaos point for every dice that does not contain a 3 when you go to roll. So a foot comes out, you get tripped, and how do you respond?
Oh, God. And then he would probably, like, get up and look around to see if anyone was hurt. Because he doesn't care. He's probably, like, bleeding on his lip or something. And he's like...
Smacked his head into the table or something.
What was that?
Gotta watch out there, buddy. You know, new Finn? Yeah, new guy. You've only been here for a little bit. You gotta watch out for all the bumps in the ground. You never know when a snock-wobbler is gonna come out and get you.
Oh, thanks, Finn, number 00741. I had no idea that those were a thing. Thank you so much for the heads up.
No idea! Look at this guy. He's acting like he's only a day old.
Well, I'm actually a week old.
A week? I'm 3 weeks old, idiot. Get on my level.
How fast do they churn these out? Oh my God.
I assume they go through interns pretty quickly if they're hunting down dangerous objects.
Oh my God, you're probably right.
What did your supervisor tell you to get this time? A brain? Haha, didn't come with one of those in the cloning factory, did it?
Oh my God.
My brain is state of the art.
I'm concerned about how good you are at this, Jonathan.
I was sent to get folders, which, you know, I don't know what those are yet, and paper clips, which I'm very excited to learn about.
How are you going to get them if you don't know what they are?
I assume they're properly labeled, like all other cabinets in this wonderful agency. Do you know what they look like? Maybe you can help me out.
Oh, I think you'll be able to get there. You'll be able to find it out. They are properly labeled, you know, if you know how to read. And I'm spending 3 chaos points to make you not know how to read.
Oh, God!
There are 3 current chaos points with a total of 6 generated.
I haven't gotten that educational lesson yet on how it's made, but, you know, maybe next time I get to watch the show, it'll be on there. But, you know, I'm sure someone down on that supply floor will help me out. Well, I don't want to take up too much more of your time, Finn, number 0741, so I gotta head out. You know, my supervisor is waiting for me.
Yeah, smell you later, Finn, newbie Finn. Ugh, you got that fresh clone smell on you. Oh my God, get out of here. Go get those pip clips or whatever you tried to say.
Oh, pep clips. Thank you for correcting my pronunciation.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my God. Jesus.
So much.
Now you get down into the stock room, the supply closet, and you open it up and you just see an almost Indiana Jones style level of room after you open up this what looks like small closet, as there's just infinite aisles going backwards with all manner of items that you've never seen before.
Wow. I can't carry everything back on my shoulders. I'm not that strong. They have a different type of clone unit for that. And then I'm going to pick up an object, and it's going to be stapler, and I'm going to roll dynamism.
Ooh.
Which means I can change an object to a similar but different version of it.
Oh, that's fun.
Okay, I got 2 3s, so that is a success.
So you got 2 3s. That is a success. It generates 4 chaos.
Oh, shit. I didn't know it did that.
Yep.
Okay, it's going to be chaos in the office today.
So we have 7 chaos points currently and 10 chaos generated total.
We'll be right back.
Hello, everyone. Just wanted to jump in quick to invite you all to join our Discord community. If you want to hang out with us and other fans, go to bit.ly/failedcrits. That's bit.ly/failedcrits, all lowercase. You can also find the normal discord.gg link in all of our show notes. Looking forward to seeing some of you there. And now, back to the show.
Okay, so I modify the object. So the stapler, instead of having staples in it, it's going to have paper clips inside of it.
Found the papa clips.
Found the pop clips. I feel like Finn's just going to take a couple other objects that he doesn't know because he can't read. So he's just going to grab them and hope for the best.
When you go to grab an object and you just like stick your hand in this jar and it's just covered in this jelly that's like slowly crawling up your arm.
What's that? That tingles. That probably can't be good. This is ruining the suit that I rented. Oh, man.
It's a rental suit.
He doesn't have money.
No, you're right.
Do you end up finding all of the other objects that you were requested by your supervisor?
Yeah, I feel like he's stuffing stuff in his pockets and he's just
Hoping something fits the bill.
Yeah, carrying as much as he can. And then he's going to make his way back up because, you know, spent a week here. He knows the general layout of this building. And then he's just going to dump it all on Miss Keystone's desk.
Finn, what's all this shit?
I got what you asked me to. Also, here's this other stapler. I think there's the peppy clips inside. And also this jelly thing is on my arm. Do you know what this is? Can I eat it?
Don't eat that.
Oh, I already did.
Oh god. Okay. I think she like picks out like the box of paper clips that she needs and the binder clips and stuff, and she's like, all right, I don't trust you to put this back, so I'm gonna hold on to the rest of this until someone needs it, but look. And she holds up the paper clip box. Paper clip.
Paper clip.
Paper clip.
Papy clip.
Nope. Paper clip.
Pager clip.
It's getting worse every time you do it. Pay.
Pay.
Per. Clip.
Clip.
Okay, put it together.
Pay.
Per clip. Pay per clip.
And we zoom out at the beginning of this day for Finn.
Some say they're still talking about paper clips to this day.
Probably.
And we zoom over to whatever Hazel is doing in the morning. Is
Okay.
Where are you? Are you in the agency? Are you at a regular job? Are you with your family or at home?
So I definitely live alone. So, okay, here, let me explain. So my relationships. Hazel's at home, I think. Who would gain custody of your dependent if you were gone? So who would gain custody of Nessie? That is my sister Lily, who is Laura is going to play. Who does your dependent most want to see? That is my ex-husband named Carl, who Jonathan is going to play. I have custody of the cat. The cat wants to see Carl. But Lily gets custody of said cat if I die, because she is hellbent that Carl will not get the cat. And then who misses the freedom I used to have would be my best friend Gracie. I assumed that when it gave examples, I could make my own, so I went with that. So, Laura, you're going to play Gracie again, too. Unless Jonathan's really dying to play.
No, that's fine.
Okay. So, I think the day starts with Hazel, like, getting up and getting ready to go. And, like, she's absolutely like that cat mom who brings her cat everywhere. I have, like, a little, one of those, like, baby Bjorn things, a little backpack kind of thing that the cat can stick its head out of. And so there's just this fluffy white cat head behind my mousy, like, brownish hair, just watching everything as we're going along. As she walks to work, because she walks to work from her lonesome house all by herself, her and her cat. Maybe she, like, runs into Gracie, like, in passing or something. Or maybe Carl. I don't know. Whichever. Let's start with Gracie. Hi, Gracie.
Oh, my God. It's Hazel. I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. I've been so busy with work recently.
Did you hear the latest gossip about Tim and Samantha?
No, tell me.
Oh, my God. They divorced.
Oh, my God. How long? Why? Do you know?
Well, you would know if you went to her birthday party last Saturday.
I know, I couldn't. I was on a work trip. I didn't want to miss it. I sent her a card.
Well, at least you sent her something, because now she has nothing.
Ooh.
Oh, Nessie. I forgot that you bring her out in public everywhere.
Of course I do. She's my baby. I can't leave her at home alone.
Well, where are you going now? Are you going to work again?
I mean, it is 8:30 on a Monday morning, so yeah, I am going to work today.
Commuting couldn't be me. I work at home.
You know? That's awesome. I just, like, reach back and scratch Nessie's head. Oh, okay, never mind. She's a little feisty in the morning. She doesn't like Mondays either.
I'm going to spend 3
I'm gonna
chaos
die.
points. You know that growl is a hunger pang from Nessie.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, Gracie, I need to get going because I need to give Nessie her mid-morning snack. Yep, that's the cue. So, I gotta get going. Thanks, bye.
Bye.
And I, like, run to the next little restaurant area that has, like, little outdoor seating. I plop Nessie's bag down and, like, pull out of my other bag because I have the bag for her on my back. And then I have, like, my actual, like, work bag and everything else. I'm, like, the bag lady over here. And I pull out her little, like, mid-morning, little tiny, like, what are those things that are always on commercials that are, like, the, like, cat snack?
Like Fancy Feast?
Yeah, but they're like snack sized. I don't know, Fancy Feast snack sized, whatever. So it's just like a little can of something. No, they have them in those like squishable tubes, kind of like Go-Gurts, but for cats. It's It's one of those. So she squirts a little bit of that Go-Gurt out, and the cat's just like licking.
What flavor is it?
Let's go with salmon. And so now you're back down to 4, right?
Yep, I am down to 4 chaos points.
With Nessie's snack cravings taken care of, she quickly puts everything back in her bag and picks up her step because she knows that this little detour has probably put her a little bit later than she should be. And so she's power walking to work now.
So you go to get up off of, because you were in a little side park area, you were saying, or side restaurant.
You know how sometimes in Boston and stuff, Dunkin' Donuts have those little tables on the side along the street and stuff where people can just sit and stop or get their food and come out there? It's one of those.
And as you go, you're packing everything up and you're about to stand up, you just hear not too far from you, "Hey, Jeffrey, what's up, my man?" And that's the voice of Carl coming to the same area.
Ah, shit. I think Gracie quickly ducks into the Dunkin' Donuts.
You're going to need to roll
Hazel.
a subtlety for me.
Good, I have that. Wait, I don't get to use any of my points, do I?
But as long as it's not empty, you don't subtract any 3s.
I got 2 3s.
That is a success because you got at least a 3 and
Yep.
you generated 4 chaos points. 8 available for me to use.
Yep. All right, so I duck into the Dunkin' and go over and order a donut and pray for them to walk by.
And you successfully do so.
Yes,
So you just
okay.
hear that Carl is just talking to his friend out there for a little bit, and you sneak around inside the crowd, wait for him to move over to the counter wherever he is, and you successfully get out of this Dunkin'.
Whew, man, I am glad I did not have to meet up with him today. All right, back to work we go. And she not running, but almost running to get to work. Nessie, Mama's got to get to work. We've got to go.
And we'll cut that scene there as you guys both show up for your assignment today.
Woohoo!
You all hear a call over the loudspeaker, which seems to emanate from every corner of the office in a few different voices and even a few different languages as the announcement goes off and calls, "Hazel, Finn 3697, please report to the general manager's office for your fieldwork assignment."
All right, here we go.
Can't wait.
Do you think we've worked together before? Or do you
No.
think this is our first time? Okay.
He's only been alive for a week.
Baby's first mission, right?
Baby's first
Right.
mission.
So I think Hazel's a new clone. This can either go really well or really badly. All right.
Hello, Miss Nichols. I'm Finn, number 3697. We have not met yet.
No, we haven't, but I've met most of your siblings.
Oh, they're great. I love working with them. I'm over in the accounting department.
Good for you. Well, now you get to try out a mission on your ownsies, don't you?
Yeah, they said I'm really good with objects. I don't know what half of them are.
Oh boy. Okay, how have you not gotten your full training on how stuff works?
I'm only on episode 6 of how it's made.
Oh boy. Okay. All right.
You
Sounds
just hear in the
good.
background that Finn is actively watching how it's made. And you just hear, "When you go to the quaint town of Hudson, Massachusetts, you'll find there are many mills. Mills that used to produce things like lumber or textiles. It used to also be a home to many shoe factories. At one point, there were more shoe factories than any other type of business in Hudson."
I'm concerned how you know that. Did you just look it up? Or did you already know that information?
I know that information
I
about
hate you.
Hudson. Yeah.
All right, cool. You're a weirdo.
And you guys approach the general manager's door, and it is this absolutely hulking door that seems to move almost like a beaded curtain would, but it is fully solid.
Gross.
It's just kind of moving around, and all these little triangles all over the beads, and they kind of phase through one another and make little waves as they pass around the door. There doesn't seem to be an immediately noticeable handle.
I hate this door.
This is a door?
Only in the loosest sense of the term, I think.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, nothing here makes much sense. I think she just sticks her hand in and kind of flails around until she finds what she needs to open the door. I'm gonna roll presence because I want to convince this Finn that I know what I'm doing.
Good choice.
Well, it would have been if I had rolled a single 3.
Now, question, were you trying to convince him what's going on? Would that be a lie?
I think it's not a lie so much as putting on a good front.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you lied.
I didn't lie because I did say I hate this door.
Okay. I was just looking for an opportunity to give you a demerit.
No.
But you did
You
generate
can't.
6 chaos.
I did also just give a great excuse.
So you get a compensation. What do they call that?
Commendation.
Commendation. So you earn a commendation.
I don't even think Finn can pronounce that.
You're probably right. But I did generate 6 chaos for the pool, so there's that.
We love door chaos.
So you fish your hand around and you don't find a way to actually open the door. And you, at one point, you just kind of like push to see if you can push forward, and it doesn't work.
Finn, here's your first part of the assignment. Open the door.
Okay.
What do you do?
He knocks on the door.
Oh, well, shit.
Hello, Mr. General Manager, sir. We are here to report for our mission.
I'll just let that slide. No roll.
Fuck. God damn it.
I think it's more fun if that just works. All right. Come on in.
Shuffle, shuffle.
We walk in.
I am the new general manager of this branch of the Triangle Agency, so it is a pleasure to meet both of you. My name is Gilbert Mascarenas.
What?
You can just call me Gilles. I've been in this town my whole life, but I just got transferred to this section of the agency. It's something that I've been trying to work up enough commendations for so that I didn't have to have a big commute. Commutes suck, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, welcome. This is your first mission as far as I am been made aware, Finn, correct?
That's correct, sir. I've also been here my entire life.
Wow. What a lucky soul you are. How's that been? Is that, are you on your first month, or?
Right now, it's been 7 days and about 8 hours.
Oh, really new one. They've only made probably about 300 after you. That's tiny.
He's just grinning and nodding.
You're well on your way to being a very useful advocate for the agency. So, I'm assuming you're here to get the mission that the ominous speakers called you for?
Yeah, that would be it.
I don't know too much about what's going on. We just have an increase in resonance spike. The only thing that I can give you is that people in this town are disappearing.
Well, that seems like a problem.
Yep, it's a big problem. There's probably a very powerful anomaly here that you're going to have to find out different things about it and hopefully contain, capture, neutralize, etc. Just don't let it escape because this one is obviously dangerous if people are being disappeared.
We got it, sir. Any other information that we should know before we start in on this?
I don't really have anything more for this. Do you have any, other questions about what you might need to be doing? I don't know. Just I can always be looking up information for you. Maybe just give you some more hints as I find them out if you have some particular questions. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to just move on to my next case and start looking for them.
Do you have a favorite food?
I don't think that's the kind of question he was expecting you to ask.
I do have a favorite food, and I think as a great trust exercise for your start of the agency, I think you should be able to bring it back for me. I'll give you some commendations if you can do that.
Sure. So what are we looking for?
You tell me.
That's not helpful.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna trust you that you'll bring back my favorite food.
I'm gonna look around his office and just see if I can see anything that might even remotely point to what his favorite food might be. Maybe subtlety, just kind of quickly glancing around,
Sure.
Trying to not make it obvious that I'm like, what the fuck? There's at least 1 3. There's only 1 3.
It's another 5 chaos points for me.
Oh, no.
So I am at 19 now. 1 success. So you're looking around and you notice that there is a small Portuguese flag on his desk.
All right, sir, I think hopefully we can manage that for you. Do you have any information on what areas of town these people have been vanishing from or disappearing from?
No, we've got a few disappearances that were on the rail trail. We got a few disappearances that were in the Rotary. Can't go there, though. We have another mission going on in the Rotary. If you do go to the Rotary, I am going to have to give you some demerits. We can't have every agent knowing about every mission. So I'm going to have to give you a demerit if you go through the Rotary.
Okay.
Down by the skate park, there was one, too.
Okay. All right. So mostly downtown area.
If you're up looking to get a few more commendations to boost your status, I was informed by my daughter that she is going to hang out with a friend. I don't know who this friend is. If you're able to find her, and make sure that she's not getting up to anything bad. I'll give you some commendations too.
Sure. Want to tell us her name, sir?
Her name's not important because if you get found out, you'll get demerits.
Demerits. Okay, there we go. All right.
She doesn't know about the agency, and we can't have anybody figuring that out.
Fair enough. All right.
How are we supposed to protect someone we don't know who they are?
I'll give you a picture.
Okay.
Oh, okay, there we go.
He gives you a picture of what his daughter looks like.
Cool.
And she's wearing ripped jean jacket and has half-shaved head and a little bit of every color in her hair. Isn't she beautiful?
Gorgeous.
I haven't seen half of those colors before.
That's
Baby's
fair.
first
Me
color.
neither. It's been very challenging bringing up a daughter in this new age.
I can only imagine my only child is Nessie here, so good girl.
All right, if you got nothing else, I gotta bring in some other agents in here and give them their mission for the day. You all good?
Yep.
Thank you so much, Jill.
No problem, Finn. You're already shaping up to be a good clone. I can tell.
That made his entire life. It's only a week life, but still.
Yeah.
He is beaming.
I guess let's head into town and see what we can find.
Okay, Miss Nichols. Also, you're a fuzzy creature. What is that called?
This fuzzy creature is a cat. Her name is Nessie. She's fluffy and white. I don't really know what breed she is, but she's my whole world.
You say she's fluffy and white, and I am going to spend a chaos point, so I am down to 18, and she is green.
Excuse me?
Oh, so that's the color white. Okay.
Okay. Well, I guess now she's white. Okay. I guess now white is green.
You would know that, Hazel, as a sign that an anomaly is acting up in the area.
Ah, yes. Okay. So, Finn, this is the color green. She's not usually this color. This is usually a pretty good indicator that this would be an anomaly effect. So, we are probably getting close to where we need to be.
We should probably go over to the center of Hudson and start our investigation.
Yes, we should. Let's start with the town hall, and then we can work our way from there. So, go down Main Street. We are not going near the road. We don't go down Main Street. We go, how the fuck do I get there without going through the rotary?
It's the one thing that leads to the 3 roads that go downtown Hudson.
I fucking hate this.
You can always accept demerits.
Nope.
Never.
I will not accept defeat. Well, I know that you can take this road over this way and go all the way down here, and then you can come down here and it puts you behind the town hall.
Do we have a car that we were lent from the agency, or are we walking here?
You could always try and get a car from the agency.
I have an idea if we don't have a car.
You have access to agency things.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. You have 2 things that you get assigned from the agency, and this will be the first time that Finn receives one. The first item is a very normal briefcase, and this very normal briefcase is what you'll use to capture the main anomaly. You can either work it down, solve its issue. You won't capture it if you kill it. Part of the game is finding out things about the anomaly, so if you learn enough about the anomaly, you may be able to capture it without killing it, which gets you extra commendations. And
nice.
When you get it to a stage where it can be captured, you will use the very normal briefcase to capture it.
All right, and then what's the other item?
The other item is your ripple gun, which the ripple gun has a single charge in it, and it can be used for taking out the anomaly, it can be used for taking out any anomaly that you need to take out. So now that you guys are out and about the town on your field mission, there's also something you're going to have to worry about, which is loose ends. If anybody sees you doing anything that is remotely related to the anomaly, or if something happens because of the anomaly and they notice it, you will get a loose end per person that notices it. So if you're in a very crowded place when something happens, I could assign you 20 loose ends.
Fuck.
Okay.
This sounds dangerous.
And loose ends count as demerits at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm. All right, Finn, so I figure we can take the back streets over to Pope Street, take a right down the 62, and then go back up Church Street to the town hall.
Okay, and Finn walks into the open road.
Finn, wait,
and
no!
Holds up his hands and brings a car to a screeching halt, which is a commendation behavior.
Oh, bring something to a screeching halt. All right. So mark your commendation.
Finn, that's not usually how you procure a car.
Oh, I've never been outside before.
I kind of figured we would just walk. If it's maybe a block or 2, we can walk that far.
Get out of the road, you asshole.
Yeah, Finn, come back over here. Come on.
And then I'm going to spend 7 chaos points.
Holy shit, 7?
Yep.
Oh,
So we're
no.
down to 11. And the guy who's just like, get out of the road, you ass, is just gone.
That was weird. Does that happen in cars?
No, that doesn't. I'm gonna quickly just like glance around to see if anyone's around here.
Oh, we're on a side street.
Yeah, you're on a side street.
right,
You're like down by where like the post office is.
Okay, no one around. We're just gonna borrow this car for right now because an abandoned car in the middle of the road is gonna look a lot more suspicious than a moving car that's not in the middle of the road. So hop in that passenger seat, which is the one that doesn't have the round thing in front of it.
He actively hops into the seat.
I can live with that. Let's go.
When you get into the car and you get into the driver's seat, you notice that there are still shoes on the ground of the driver's seat, and you take them and you move them out of the way so that you can keep driving.
I drive the car because I'm like, I don't know what else the fuck to do with this thing.
Wow, you're so smart, Miss Nicholas. This is crazy. How do you know how to drive this thing?
Well, I took my driver's test and I passed, and I'm 35, so I've been driving for years. Oh boy, okay. We need a snack time. All right, Finn, in my bag, will you get the, there's some little pouches of cat food. There's little silver pouches. They have a blue design on them. Can you pull one of those out for me?
Of course, I can never deny a request.
All right. Request. I quickly rip it open and give the little treat thing to the cat. Okay. Do I know what that meow means?
Give me something in your communication. It's probably your empathy.
Fuck. I don't have anything in it.
So you're going to remove a 3 after your roll.
Oh god, this is dangerous. Well, I only had 1 3, so I fail. But I still only add 5,
Yep.
right? To
So
the
you
pool.
add
Okay.
5 to the pool, and you don't know what's going on with your cat, and she ends up scratching her way free from your bag
Oh god.
and starts running around in the back seat of the car.
Oh god. I pull over in the video bank parking lot.
You go to pull over, and the brakes are missing.
Fuck.
There is no brake pedal. It is gone.
I turn out of the video bank parking lot with like my horn like at the ready in case there are cars.
Mm-hmm.
And I try to go up the hill so that I slow down enough for me to pull the emergency brake on the side of the street there.
And your cat is running around crazy in the back of this car, and you see that it's swatting at something.
Oh boy.
Maybe I can calm it down.
How would you do that?
He just holds out his hand, and
No.
I feel like the cat scratches me a little bit, but like I'm just patting its face, its head, like very gently, because I have high empathy.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I can roll to see if
You want to try soothing him? Or her, because I was going to say I can also use my nap time ability, which would have her go into a sudden sleep with pleasant dreams.
Oh yeah. Go
If
for
I'm
it.
successful. If I'm not successful, then it would be bad.
I feel like Finn just holds out his hand, but nothing doesn't work.
All right,
Yeah, the cat's not even paying attention to you. It's still like jumping around and swatting at something.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick up like a little bit of dirt from the road, a pinch of sand, and blow it towards the cat, or towards Nessie. And now I get to roll subtlety.
There you go.
Shit.
No
I got
successes?
threes. I got no threes. God damn.
I'm at 22 chaos. Now remember, you can spend an emergency, which is 3 from any one category, to change it to a success.
Shit. On a failure, another target, an ally, or perhaps even yourself falls asleep instead. The fickle sand swirls in obvious ways, and the original target sees what you've done. Add at least 1 loose end, except for it's my cat. So I feel like that part wouldn't apply.
We're in a car, yeah.
So someone,
I think
someone
you
falls
picked-
asleep?
Yeah. Do I get to pick?
No, I pick complications.
God damn it.
The man driving the post office car
Oh, no.
right down the road falls asleep at the wheel and is now careening toward you.
Oh no!
What do you guys do?
Finn grabs the wheel because he's kind of been watching you drive, and he grabs it and he goes, "We gotta move!" And then he confidently fails driving and pulls the wheel down, so we go boom. We probably hit like a fire hydrant or something.
So you guys get out of the way in the post office. The mail truck ends up going right past you and onto the sidewalk and crashing into a fence. And you guys pull over to the side and get hit right into a fire hydrant, and it's just spewing everywhere.
I get a commendation.
I was gonna say, we've also created a distraction.
From what?
I don't know.
What are
I
you
thought it was worth a shot. From whatever's making my cat go ballistic.
Oh, and you see when you guys crash, just puffs of dust, 3 puffs of dust hit the windshield when you crash, and it looks like little fairies.
Oh, well, this is definitely an anomaly. I don't know if it's the only anomaly.
These are minor anomalies. This
Right.
is not the anomaly.
Oh, man, you're saying that as a minor anomaly, I could have had a fairy as a pet instead of a cat?
You could have anything as an anomaly.
Dang, I hadn't thought about that. I could have a little baby dragon, but that would have been really conspicuous. I digress. So, with the anomalies, our goal is to figure out why they're happening and then try and resolve it so that we can capture them, right? Like, generally
With
speaking.
the major anomaly.
The major anomaly.
Which the only hint you have for the major anomaly is the disappearance of people.
Yeah, but the little fairies were making things on the car disappear.
Yep.
So they might be related. I say to Finn, you're just like the other Finn clones, right? You're a catalog?
Yeah, I like to think I'm the best catalog since number 3696.
Finn, could you perhaps procure us something that could capture said little pixies?
Yeah, what's that over there? And I'm gonna roll attentiveness. And I point to something in the, you pull it down.
Glove box?
Glove box. Yeah. Nice. I succeeded. I got 1-3. Woo! Shit.
We're at 27 chaos.
Oh, God.
I will now let you know, since we're about there, 30 chaos, I get to kill one of you.
What?
Oh, okay. Maybe we do spend an emergency thing so we don't die. We're at what, 27?
Yep, I don't have to use it, and anomalies typically don't use the higher level chaos points that I can spend. But I'm just letting you know, with 30 chaos, I can kill one of you.
Oh dear. But there's no way for us to force you to use chaos on us.
No, but we can lower it
How?
by using one of the quality assurance things.
Yeah, so that's like you're preventing yourself from generating chaos. So like,
Okay, so
if
we
you-
can't lower it. We can just stop ourselves from making more.
Correct.
Oh, I thought we could lower it by spending some emergency.
No, you lower the amount you generate when you spend the emergency assurance.
Okay.
So like you rolled 1 success, so your thing works, but you generate 5 chaos. If you spent 2 emergency assurances, which would be 6 of your little pips, your quality assurances, then you would make it so that you have 3 3s instead of 1 3, and 3 3s gives 0 chaos.
Okay, got it. All right, you have super high chaos. And then a perfect jar is in the glove box, and I pull it out and hand it to you. Is this what you need?
This'll work. And I kind of like feel on the dashboard, like right below where the poofs appeared on the screen, hoping that they like catapulted and are slightly stunned.
Yep.
And I just kind of
Scoop.
scoop into the jar and like cap it, grab a pen and just kind of poke a hole into the top so that they can breathe. I don't want to kill them. I just want to.
There you go. You have captured the 3 little anomalies that I summoned.
Is this a normal parking spot?
No, this is not a normal parking spot, and our brakes are done for. So I'm imagining the car that we got is like a little Prius or something like that we stole
Sure.
from like this dude. I'm going to put the car in neutral. You are going to help me you're going to go around to the back end of the car. So not where I'm sitting, you know how the direction I'm facing right now?
Uh-huh.
You're going to go behind it. I'm going to put it in neutral, and you're going to help push me forward, and I'm going to steer us into a parking spot and then pull the emergency brake again. So that at least it doesn't look like this is an abandoned car somewhere.
I'm not going to make you guys roll for this. It's just going to happen unless
Awesome.
one of you wants to do something to get commendations.
No, I think this works. I
I think this will work.
don't have anything that would fit.
Yeah, me either. I just don't want to leave a very obviously abandoned car in the middle of the street.
You leave the car, you get it looking like it's parked in the right spot.
Okay.
There's still a fire hydrant going off next to the car, and there's still the crashed mail truck, and you start hearing wee woo. Wee,
Time to
woo,
go. That's our cue to
wee.
leave. So we book it
To the town hall.
to the town hall.
Which is on the same road, so
Yep,
it's just
quick
a
walking
little
down
bit
the street. Just okay. So we get to the town hall.
And I will spend another chaos point now. I'm going to spend 1 point, and Nessie gets another shade of green on her.
Oh, Jesus
So she's
Christ.
2 different shades of green right now.
All right, Nessie. Are you all calmed down now? We captured the little poof balls that were bothering you. All right, good girl. All right, so can we go back in our travel sack, please? Good girl. That's a good girl. All right.
What does one do in a town hall?
In a town hall, one pays their taxes, files complaints. I don't know.
Complaints like missing people?
Possibly. Or the police department, one or the other. I figured we should just ask some questions around here. Probably from like the clerks and stuff because if people have gone missing from here, maybe we could figure out who and if anything was left behind, like the shoes from the car. Maybe however these people are disappearing, they're not taking everything. Maybe they're only taking like the body.
Let's
creepily
go.
enough. So I think we wander into the town hall. Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
I had a quick question. So,
Do you have an appointment?
no.
Okay, please go sit on the bench with the others waiting for their quick questions.
Oh boy.
Hi, I'm Finn.
Hello,
What's your
Finn.
name?
I'm Margaret.
What a lovely day, Margaret. Do you know anyone who's missing?
That sounds like a quick question. Go sit on the bench, Finn.
Okay.
Oh boy, Finn. Maybe we should have started somewhere else.
I have an idea.
Okay.
As we're sitting on the bench, I feel like it's kind of quiet in here, so Finn like lowers his voice, but it's still very happy. Like, I can use my name tag. And then he whips out a name tag that says Margaret on it. And people will treat me as if I am Margaret. So if we need to go look at files, I could pretend to be Margaret.
What? That is awesome.
Yeah, clones are really good at cloning people.
Holy crap. Okay. That sounds like a good plan. Let's use that.
Because I don't want to wait. Waiting's boring.
I agree, Finn. Waiting is boring. All right, let's go.
Okay, and he takes off his fin tag, his name
fin
tag.
tag.
You know what? It is his fin tag now. And then he puts it in his pocket, and then he puts on the Margaret one, and he says, all right, but I really shouldn't interact with that Margaret because things will get really weird. So let's just go use the side door or something.
Yeah, so I think we wander over to like a side door to the back of the like town hall area.
Sure, and there's a little card scanner that Finn can use since he duplicated her ID card.
Yep, and anyone who sees us will treat me as the named person except other agents. But I don't think there's anyone else except we go to the Rotary, but yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Alrighty.
beep beep.
Do we sneakaroonie back in there and see if we can find any,
Missing persons cases.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. What is there that you can roll for looking through missing persons cases? Is there anything that's applicable?
I have attentiveness.
Attentiveness. There you
Ooh,
go.
that's a good one.
Finn's so fucking attentive.
What a good intern.
What a good intern, and I succeeded.
So I get 5 chaos,
We're
but you
so
still
fucked.
succeed. You notice that as you're going through the few missing persons reports that there are, everybody who has gone missing, if you look at their occupation, they're all some sort of freelance creative. So like one guy's a painter and like one guy is a sculptor and one person is a photographer, like a wedding photographer, and those are all the people that have gone missing.
Do the files say anything about like items left behind?
Shoes.
Always shoes?
Their shoes are always what's remaining.
Wow, I wish I could read.
Yeah, how do you figure that out without being able to read?
I figured she would tell me about it.
He probably found the files and I read them to him.
Can't read.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'm assuming these files say like where they disappeared from.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe we should go to one of the other locations and see if we can find any clues.
Okay, maybe this thing doesn't like shoes.
Maybe it doesn't like shoes.
I'm going to spend 3 chaos points for Finn to forget the word for shoes.
Maybe the creature doesn't like feet boxes.
Well, that's a new term, Finn. Arguably, I like it better. Now, if he forgets something, can I reteach it to him, or is it gone?
I think it's funnier if it's just gone.
I think it's just gone.
I think it's funnier if
Yeah.
it's just gone. Yeah, okay.
I can't read. I don't know what shoes are. He's so fucking stupid. I love him.
There's foot boxes. All right. Yes, Finn, let's go look for more foot boxes.
Where to next, Miss Nichols?
Let's go to the rail trail. Actually, let's go to the skate park first because that's closer.
So we're at the town hall and we're going south, and then we're taking a turn onto the main street, and then
Yep.
we're going south again down another side street, and
Yep.
that's where the skate park is.
Yeah, exactly. There's a really good restaurant next to it, too.
If you're in a Discord, maybe you can see a picture of the map that we'll upload.
Yeah,
later.
we'll put it up there.
Oh, Oh, yeah.
Or if you just look up Hudson, Massachusetts.
Yeah, that would also work.
That too.
I'm glad that we picked none of the towns that we actually live in.
Just one we're familiar
That
with.
was a good choice.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll go down to the park and go to the skate park and look around for some lost shoes.
So you guys go down to the skate park, and as you approach there, you end up seeing there's quite a bunch of kids out right now.
Okay, so since we see a bunch of these kids, I want to try something. I'm just going to keep creating chaos because I don't think I can do anything well, but I'm going to try.
Also, you don't have to roll for everything. You can be like, hey, I think this happens. And I'll be like, sure, or that's a roll.
Well, I want to use my nightmare
Okay.
ability. Project yourself into something larger than life. In theory, on a success, you can pick an illusory form and appear as that to a particular target. The form can be terrifying, beautiful, or mundane, and they believe it's your true form. I want to attempt to appear like a kid that's coming to join in on the skating because I want to ask questions without appearing like a creepy adult asking kids questions at a skate park.
Okay. So do you have to roll to do it, or is it something you can just do?
I have to roll presents. 3. That's at least 1.
Okay. There's another 5 for me. We're up at 21 again.
Shit.
So you pull off your hello, fellow children.
Hello, fellow children. I just look like a typical kid at a skate park. Some knee pads, a helmet, whatever.
Sweatshirt is tied around your
My
waist.
sweatshirt. No, that's our generation of kids at a skate park. They don't do that anymore.
I was literally just about to say you walk in there with knee pads and a helmet and you see that no other singular child is wearing protective gear.
Anyway, I appear like your average kid at
Yeah.
a skate park. Hey guys,
And you're being
sup?
followed by Finn. How old is Finn in appearance?
He is, I categorized him as a lanky young man, so he's probably like,
He could fit in.
like early 20s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say he's
intern age is like college age.
Yeah.
So he is probably a little too old for these kids, but like it's not adult status.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like a passing by adult would be like, yo, what the hell is that guy doing at the skate park?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not an old man.
And I think I whisper under my breath, Finn, I'm gonna pretend you're my older brother. Go sit on that bench. Pull out your cell phone. You remember the cell phone that the agency gave you? It's that little square electronic box thing.
Uh-huh.
Just stare at it and occasionally move your finger or thumb on it, like on the
Okay.
screen. Can you do that for me?
I can do that.
Okay, great. So I tell him to basically look like the older sibling monitor the younger sibling at the skate park, just kind of like flipping through their phone.
Finn is really embarrassed that he doesn't know what this phone does.
Oh no.
But he is doing it for your benefit.
So you're embarrassing yourself so you can get a commendation.
Yes.
You are clearly swiping the back of the phone with the screen pointing outward. And you are getting some looks, and you know you are getting some looks.
Yep. He is so embarrassed, but he's like,
Just gotta
Miss
keep
Nichols
going.
asked me to do it, and I will do it.
Yep.
And I notice him doing that, and I just go, Finn, other side, flip it around.
oh God, sorry.
You hear some kids audibly go,
Okay, I approach the kids. I approach the kids and I go, sup?
what do you want? You skating here?
Yeah, I drop in.
Well, you can't do that with a cat on your back. You can't hurt him.
He's not gonna get hurt.
Yeah, you don't think you're gonna fall? We're not about endangering animals here. We endanger ourselves. Go give the cat to somebody so you can do this.
Shit. You bitch.
What, you can't fit in? Why are you coming to the skate park if you can't fit in?
She's my emotional support animal. If I don't have her with me, I'm gonna have a panic attack.
You
and then
see
it's gonna be so embarrassing. And all I wanted to do was make friends now that I'm at a new school.
You see all of a sudden, like, this magic happens in front of their eyes, and they aren't talking about the cat at all anymore. Oh, no. You get a quick, communication from Gilles. Don't worry, I handled that for you. As part of our equal opportunity policy, we can't allow any sort of discrimination. So if discrimination against an agent is happening, in your case, it is an emotional support animal, we will correct that within reality.
All right, cool.
Now, question, was that a lie?
No, but it was a great excuse.
Okay, there you go.
I mean, if you do bring that cat to work, that is an emotional support.
Yep.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And that is a legit part of the rules, by the way, is that the agency has a equal opportunity policy, and anything that would hinder an agent that is related to discrimination will immediately be resolved in the reality.
Love it.
So you gonna shred? Let's go! Drop in!
Shit. So I think instead of like a skateboard, I have like rollerblades.
Sure.
Because then at least I can use 2 feet to try and maneuver this. I kind of skate over to like, not like the smallest kind of ramp, but like not the really big, scary looking one. It's been a little bit. My last school didn't have a skate park. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to start a little bit easy.
Yeah, no problem. A small skate park here, but we got the big bowl over there, and we got a few little ramps and rails, so there's a few benches if you wanted to try and go off those. So
Ooh.
Just show us what you got.
Awesome. Methodically and very carefully start like trying to imitate things that I've seen on TV, and I see you going to that screen to fuck me up somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I kind of like go down the ramp. As I go up over the bump, I do like a little jump, kick my feet to the side a smidge, like a little whee, go.
And I'm going to spend 2 chaos to use Corrupt. An object or location is made to reflect the anomaly, causing an unnatural appearance or a dangerous change. And a half-milled log appears right in the way of where you are rollerblading. Do you want to do anything to avoid it?
How big is it?
It is creating a danger, so you will take harm if you don't get around this thing.
I think I see it, and I do like the ice skating stop right in front of it, where you do like the turn and the... Can it be duplicity because I'm trying to fake it till I make it?
Sure.
I see a 3. I see a 3. I see another 3. Yes!
Is that 3 threes?
That's 3 threes.
So no chaos is generated, and you get to make a choice because this is a triscendence.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a triscendence because you rolled a multiple of 3 threes. And with the triscendence on a 3, you get to choose that the roll counts as any number of 3s, or you can recharge 3 quality assurances, or you can receive 3 commendations.
Okay, so like I could add 3 to like something else?
Yep.
I like it. Okay. I'm going to do that. Do I have to add them all 3 to 1, or can
Nope,
I
you can spread them out however you'd like.
Okay, I'm going to add 2 to empathy, and I'm going to add 1 to persistence.
Yay.
So you do that sick ice skate stop in front of that log, and all of the kids in the park go, "Oh, what the heck is that? How'd that get there?" You now have 10 loose ends.
10?
There are 10 kids in this park.
You're evil. Okay.
The small crowd of 10 kids start gathering around this log that looks like it was in the process of being perfectly milled, that's now just in the middle of the skate park. And one of the kids you notice is Gilles' daughter.
Okay, I'm going to try and use my side of the bed skill. When you need to change the mood in the room, casually say, "Nice day, isn't it?"
Ooh.
And I can roll my duplicity, but on a success, I can plant an opinion in the mind of one person. Shit. Well, but one of the things that I can do is plant an opinion in the mind saying that this is normal, and then have them be like, "That was
They
there."
help you convince the rest of the crowd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to roll duplicity. Come on, 3s, don't fail me now.
Yeah, kids don't want to seem stupid to their peers.
3. Only 2 3s.
So I'm at 20 chaos. And who do you convince?
I'm going to convince the general manager's daughter that this is totally normal. They now believe that this is the kind of day they're having. To them, all events of the day reframe to this mood.
Wow,
So
totally
everything that
strange, ain't it? I mean, I saw that it fell off that truck over there and just landed into the skate park. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's really weird how it, got over here.
Did anyone else see that happen?
I saw it.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Why don't we just move this out of the way so that no one else almost trips over it, because that could be bad. And I get the kids to help me move
Good plan.
I get the kids to help me move it out of the way. I think while I'm moving this, I'm going to ask the kids around, be like, you know how, this fell off the truck and stuff? Has anything else weird been happening around here recently?
Yeah, something has been weird around here, and me and my friends have been just sitting around, and this is the general manager's daughter speaking.
Great, okay.
We've been sitting around waiting to see if anything else was going to happen, and one of our buddies went disappearing here. We found nothing but his shoes.
Oh, geez, that sounds bad.
Yeah, he was just over in the bowl down there graffitiing, and he just disappeared.
Wild, man. Yeah, and you all you didn't see anything before he disappeared? Anything odd? Because, I heard a whisper. I heard a rumor. I heard not wrong skill. I had heard about a couple of other people that were on the rail trail, running or whatever, and no one knows where they are now.
Yeah, we heard about that too. So we formed this little paranormal investigation team, and we're trying to figure out what's going on.
Man, that's so cool. Was anything weird happening before your friend disappeared? Was there anything else? Were there any, I don't know, like flashes of light, weird noises.
No, we weren't paying attention. We were doing other stuff around here.
Could I ask you to point to where he was when you last saw him?
Yeah, right over here. He was drawing that. And you look down and you see that it's a almost finished dick where the
I knew it was going to be
where
a dick.
a line of spray just goes whoop, just into the air.
Oh my god.
Says
right.
Marco was here.
Jesus Christ.
An artist.
Yeah, graffiti artist. Okay, I kind of nod to Finn and I go, thanks, man. I'm meeting so few people and I'm worried about losing the people I've met. So I just, want to make sure all the peeps in this town are nice and safe. And I love the paranormal activity stuff you're doing.
You want to join us? We're about to go hit up a few other spots and see if anything else crazy happens. Could be dangerous.
We have to keep her out of danger.
That doesn't sound very safe. But I did hear that there was a sale at ice cream near the Rotary.
Oh, yeah. I saw New City was putting out a sale sign when we were coming down here.
Take a demerit.
Yeah.
Shit!
That's why I said it, Kylie. I was lying. You didn't have to lie too.
Shit, you're right. God damn it.
Actually, I'm going to have you do a roll here, too, because she's doing paranormal hunting for her friend that got disappeared. She's not going to be like, ooh, ice cream, and then just, run away.
Yeah.
Which one of us has to roll?
You took the demerit.
God damn
Well,
it.
you could also roll.
I could do it,
yeah,
but I
but
mean-
she did lie.
I could do empathy.
It would be duplicity. You're
Oh, okay.
I'll
you are
roll.
lying about something.
That's true.
I will roll.
This is Finn's first lie ever.
Just 2 3s.
Okay, so I get 4 chaos
God
points.
damn it.
So we're at
We still
24.
have a bunch of quality assurances.
Yeah, so they go to New City and they're like, oh yeah, that's awesome. Let's go there. I wonder if we can sneak into the cobbler this time.
Where to next, Miss Nichols?
Kylie's giving me the stinkiest eye.
I forgot that you still call that place the Cobbler. It's not actually called that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All that's left behind are shoes.
Yeah, the lower leg boxes.
Yeah, the foot boxes. Yeah. Okay, I have an idea. Okay, Finn, can you let's take a look at this almost fully done dick and see if we can see any clues or I don't know, fairy smudges or anomaly clues anywhere to see if what kind of anomaly we might be dealing with.
I'm going to spend 3 chaos points to make Finn forget what genitals are.
I don't know what that is.
Now, here's a question.
Well-
Does Finn forget what genitals are because Finn is a clone that does not have genitals? Is Finn smooth as a Ken doll? Or does he just forget what it is, and if he sees himself downstairs, he's going to be like, oh!
No, he has them,
Okay.
but he is so young that he doesn't really...
Hasn't even remotely seen most of his body. He was cloned in his wrinkly suit.
Yeah. He has very rare, I don't think he's ever been out of his suit. That's why it's so wrinkly.
Sleeps in it and everything.
Yeah, because...
Apparently, no one taught him how to change his clothes yet.
Nope, when he gets in his pod, it's cleaned. It cleans it,
Yep.
and then when he exits, it's...
Fucking wild.
Yep.
All right, cool.
But he just has no interest. He's a child, basically, so he's just
no idea.
I don't know. So he will be scared later. Later on. But right now, he's I don't know what that is. I also can't read. So, pretty colors.
Do you want to take a look at it? See if there's anything wonky about this.
He licks it. That tastes
Gross.
weird.
Don't. Okay. Being human 101, don't lick the ground.
This isn't the ground. This is on a little graffiti thing, a little skate wall.
Yeah, if human beings walk on it, don't lick it.
You got it. I can't deny a request.
Yeah. If feet boxes go anywhere near it, don't lick it. Things I thought I'd be saying today. That was not one of them. I feel like I'm back at school.
Anyways, what are you trying to gain out of looking at this?
I was trying to see if there's any sort of hint as to what kind of anomaly we might be dealing with.
So you are either dealing with a minor anomaly that can imprison or a major anomaly that can displace.
Okay, cool. So they're either displaced or imprisoned somehow in some alternate dimension or something like that, because they very clearly just vanish.
There's no other kids around, right? Because they all left.
The 3 kids that were part of Gilles' daughter's group have now left to go to the creamery, but there are 7 other children that are just around here.
We start walking down to this river, right? Because the railroad is over here.
Yeah.
So maybe we go this way and then cut down or whatever.
So if you're walking down to there to go to the rail trail, as you guys are walking, you notice that there is an old mill building that is attached to the Assabet River.
Yep.
An old lumber mill building.
Oh, maybe
maybe that's where the lumber came from. Why don't we poke around in there a little bit?
Okay, so like when we're going there, Finn notices that you still have that jar in your backpack. And so he pulls it out and looks at the fairies that are in there. They're probably awake by now.
Yep, and I'm going to spend 3 points for when you pull the jar out of the backpack. I'm down to 18. I am putting the dependent in need as Nessie jumps out of the backpack and starts running into the woods.
No, Nessie!
Anyways, continue what you're doing with the jar, but Nessie is running towards the woods.
Oh no! Weird creature is escaping. I will stay here and talk to these fairies if you want to go after it. But Finn was just going to talk to the fairies.
Are you going to chase Nessie?
Yes, I'm going to chase Nessie.
Okay, so let's talk to the fairies.
Okay, so he like looks it up and he brings it really close to his face. Hi there. You are like the less than 10 person I've ever spoke to in my entire life. Why are you causing chaos in this small town?
Artists are dumb. We're the best artists. We gotta get rid of the others.
Oh, well, you do seem like very nice artists, but, you know, it is causing a lot of chaos in this town. Is there any way you could...
Chaos, chaos, chaos.
Could you maybe, like, not do that, though?
No, we gotta.
Wait, why do you have to? It's really rude to these people who are just going about their daily lives. I'm trying to use empathy.
Oh, are you going to roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to get them on my side.
Sure.
And to help / maybe don't do what they're doing. I only got 1 3.
So I get 5.
But at least you got a 3.
I'm at 23 total.
Oh, God.
You got a 3, so you succeed, and they go,
Well, like, maybe we could stop, but it's not what the one who summoned us here wants us to do. They hate the artists, too.
Oh, someone summoned you.
Yeah, you're an agent? Don't you know what minor anomalies are? That's us.
Who summoned you? Where do you know where they are now?
I gotta tell you where the prime anomaly is. Look at this agent. They must be brand new.
Well, yes, I am brand new. Thank you very much. But, you know, you are in my care, and I'm trying to help people of these town, and if you're not being cooperative, then I can just send you back to our vault.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't send us to the vault.
Then why don't you help me out? I'm not trying to cause trouble.
What are you looking for help?
Just give me a name or a place.
You know, I don't think the major anomaly likes us all that much either because, you know, they don't like artists. They don't like artists at all. And we like art. We don't like anybody else's art but our own. So probably maybe the domain is somewhere where there is no art.
Okay, that's fair. If I let you go, will you not cause chaos? Pinky promise.
Yeah. Don't do that. Just don't let us into the vault. You're just gonna let us go, yeah?
Well, I need to wait for, you know, Miss Nichols because she is technically the lead on this. This is my first outage.
It's your first outage. Wow.
Yeah,
so you are a new agent.
Yeah, I can't mess up here.
Let us out.
Oh, God.
Let us out, new agent. That's what you normally do after you get information from a minor anomaly is you just let him go.
Oh, I didn't read that in the rule book, but I can't read anymore.
I don't think you could ever read.
Come on, let me out. Let us out. Let us out.
We're just going to sit tight here. Do you guys have a favorite food? And he's just going to talk to them.
and take a demerit for denying a request.
Oh, shit, I forgot. I was looking at everything but that sheet. Oh, dang.
Yeah, whoops.
I guess I can't let them out. If I let them out, will I not get
You won't get it back. Okay.
This is a lose-lose situation because if you let them out, the agency will give you a demerit.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yep.
So I'm chasing Nessie.
Yep.
I think as I'm chasing Nessie, I grab her favorite toy out of the bag, and it's like a little jingly mouse that has like one of those like tinkle bells on it. And I go, Nessie, sweetie, look! And I wiggle it and flail it around a little bit so it makes that tinkly sound.
And you notice that like as you're trying to do that it gets increasingly harder to spot Nessie as she's been gaining more green and is blending into the surrounding very well. So I'm going to spend another chaos point here to increase the camo look that she's got going on.
I don't love this. Okay. Does she even remotely like pause when I do the jingle, jingle, jingle?
Yeah, you hear her stop running, and that's when you notice that she's very camo at this point because you cannot see your once pure white cat in this forest.
All right, Nessie, come here, come on. Let's get the mousey. I'll wiggle it, and I wait for her to come bat at it so that I can grab her and put her back in the bag. Now, Nessie, you know you can't run off like that all the time. You'll get in trouble, you could get hurt, you could get hit by a car. Oh my gosh, there's so many things that could go wrong. You could fall in, you could get wet. Oh, you hate getting wet. That would be awful.
I'm spending 4.
I hate you.
So we're at 17. I am spending 4. I'm going to manifest a minor anomaly.
Fucking hell, okay.
We're going to manifest a trap that Nessie is about to walk into, and you see it right before she's about to hit it. It's like a barbed wire rope just at floor height.
Is Nessie, batting at the mouse right now?
She's coming toward you to bat at the mouse.
Okay,
the
so
trap
the trap
is between you
us.
and Nessie.
Okay, I say, Nessie, wait. And I
Does that typically work? You said that Nessie likes Carl more.
Honestly, don't know. Probably not. You're probably right. Okay, let me think.
Is there something that happens if I put your cat in direct trouble?
Oh, yes. So your desire to protect the dependent instills a fire within you. If your dependent is in immediate danger, you receive 1 free quality assurance on any roll to prevent that danger or protect them. So I can get a quality assurance, a free one, to protect her from that danger.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I think I tossed the mouse to her so that she has it and doesn't keep coming closer. And now that my eyes are on her, I think I go around the trap and scoop her up.
We'll just let you have that as a free bonus. We won't make you use it now.
Okay.
So yeah, you throw it, and she jumps in the air and grabs the mouse, and now you can see where she is, but only barely because that mouse toy is there.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see what looks like a pile of leaves playing with a mouse.
And I scoop the pile of leaves with some actual leaves, but also Squirming Cat back into the little pack with her mouse. It has a clear front so that she can see out.
Yep.
But I close the top fully, so instead of being able to stick her head out, she can just see out.
She's in her little dome.
She's in her little dome. And I'm like, I think we've risked enough today. And I head back to where Finn is.
And you guys catch back up to each other.
I say, Finn, I think I figured it out.
Finn is sobbing while holding this jar.
Finn, what happened?
I can't open it. I'm sorry. I can't open it. Please don't be mad at me. Please don't just take it. I can't open it.
Okay, I take the jar and I put it in my bag. And I'm like, but I put it not in the cat bag. I put it in my secondary bag that has all of the cat essentials, but that does not contain the cat.
Yep.
Finn, what happened?
They asked me to open the jar, but I couldn't open it because then I would be fired from my internship, but I can't deny a request, and it made me feel really bad. And I just don't know what
Finn.
to do.
No, you did the right thing. Anomalies are not human. They don't belong in this world.
Yeah, fuck you too, buddy. Yeah, fuck you.
Well, wouldn't you guys
You don't
rather...
belong in this world. We're coming to take it.
Wouldn't you rather, guys, be in your home world, not here where you don't fit in?
Our homeworld sucks.
Oh, well, all right.
They said they were summoned and that the person who summoned them hates artists.
I think I know where we need to go.
Okay.
I think we need to go to the armory.
Oh, okay.
The old armory that has been converted or is being converted into an art place.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It took me so fucking long. I'm so mad at myself. I can't believe it took me that long. Did you see my epiphany happen?
I did.
When I looked at the thing and went, oh my God.
Camo, don't like art, boots.
So we need to hightail it over there because I'm pretty sure that's where this major anomaly is.
I'm going to use Chaos to expand the Anomalies domain.
Oh,
so that
good.
costs 6 points.
Oh my God. Okay.
So I'm down at 11. And then I'm also going to spend 5 more points. So I'm down at 6. And now you guys head to the armory.
You're not going to tell us what that last 5 was for?
When you get to the armory, you'll see.
Fuck. Okay, cool. So we head on over to the armory, and I am much concerned. And I think I'm holding the jar with the little fairies and being like, I could let y'all out if you give us some insight into this dude, or I could cover up that air hole and you all could die.
Whatever, man. We hardly are living anyways. We'll just go back to our own world and we'll be back. I promise.
Yeah, but if you die here, do you die in real life?
Is this a game?
I don't know. Is it for you?
I don't know, man. We're already fading fast. We haven't been able to steal nothing in forever, and that's all we're supposed to do.
What kind of things do you guys usually steal?
Brake pedals.
Yeah, that fucking tracks. Thanks for that. I just shoved them back in the bag. I'm like, I don't think we're getting anywhere with this.
And you guys approach the Hudson Armory, the old National Guard armory that is now, it has a big sign in front of it for all the different fun things that are happening in Hudson. And one of the displays that goes by is Armory being converted to an artist building.
Man, after all of this, I really hope we don't lose our stinky feet containers.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I would like to keep my stinky feet containers. I would also like to keep my body on this mortal plane. So I guess let's head in carefully. Oh, I tell Finn about what happened with my cat and the trap. So I'm like, keep your eyes peeled for any weird things on the ground or in the air that could potentially be dangerous.
He holds open his eyes and won't
Jesus
blink.
Christ. Okay. No, blink, just be alert. Be alert. Blink your eyes.
Oh, okay. I know how to be attentive.
Mm-hmm.
He's standing so close to you.
Oh, dear God. Okay. All right.
And as you guys are approaching, you see that there are a few different construction vehicles outside the armory as they're planning on doing renovations to the inside to get it ready for the big art collective and make it actual space that it follows code. And you open the door, and in the far end, you see through the lobby down to the gymnasium. And at the other side of the gymnasium where they're doing some of the work, you see that your ex-husband, Carl,
Son of a
is
bitch.
doing work on the building. And you see the pulsing ripples of the domain expanding. That was the ability that I did, was attract, and it brings someone close to you to the building.
Fuck.
Who's that? You seem unnerved.
That's my ex.
I know, because I am attentive.
Yeah, good
Wait,
job.
what is that?
That means that we used to be in a committed relationship and now we are not.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah. It was depressing. This is a problem for me.
I can embarrass myself for your benefit by talking to him.
I was like, because if Nessie sees him, it's gonna be real hard to contain her in this bag. Oh, you know what? I think I say, hey, can you take your jacket off and drape it over the backpack so that Nessie can't see out the little bubble anymore?
Of course.
Thank
And
you.
He does so.
And
How sad is Finn that he just got rid of his suit jacket?
I mean, it's like his only possession, so he's definitely looking at it every once in a while, like it's still there. Okay, no, it's still there. All
Yep.
right.
I will make sure you get this back. I promise. I just can't have Nessie seeing Carl because then she'll make a whole thing and it'll be a problem. So Carl is near the anomaly.
So yeah, you are in the Anomalies domain now.
Okay. You know what? Let's cause a distraction. So I'm assuming that they're all kind of over by the main anomaly center thingy.
Yeah, it's like the gymnasium.
Okay. I've never been in the armory.
Yep, there's a big gymnasium in the middle of the armory.
Okay.
And that's what they are in. They're fixing plumbing in there.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna kind of back out a little bit. Is there anyone outside dubbing around or anything?
So there's some construction workers walking in and out of the building, some
Okay.
electricians, some plumbers, etc. And Carl, is a site manager for these types of ideas.
Okay, cool. Are there any, either inside or just outside the building, any piles of anything that if I knocked it over, it would be loud?
Sure, we'll say there's scaffolding on the side of the building.
I feel like there's probably some stray boards or something like that, with the scaffolding. And I think I just kind of wander over there and just very subtly bump into it and knock it over so that it makes a loud commotion, and then run around the corner so that I can go back in the other door.
I'm going to spend 10 chaos points.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
So you get your commendation for doing a distraction.
Yeah, baby.
So I am down to 1 single chaos point right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm spending 10 points, and it's going to fall and kill a worker.
Oh,
Oh, no.
And they are mundane, so they take their 1 harm and they die.
no! I can't. My thing doesn't do any. I can only mess with people's minds.
Yep, unless any of you got something else to do.
Can you manifest a mattress or something for them to land on?
Well, it's falling on them, right?
Yeah, the scaffolding is
Oh.
falling on top of somebody, and all of the stuff, the equipment that was on the scaffolding is falling on them.
I could do something. Yeah, I can conjure up a container large enough to fit another me inside and have that one clone of me be really good at stunts and run over and push them out of the way.
Are you gonna kill your clone instead of this worker?
They only last for an hour.
Oh, that's cool.
Because it's they return to their own reality. This one might die, but I don't care.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Are you activating that?
Do you
I
have to
mean-
roll?
I think all those abilities are rollable.
Yeah, I do have to roll, yes. Yeah, I'll
Give
do
me
it.
back my points.
Finn doesn't want anyone to get hurt on the job. Then they won't get their paycheck. Let's see. All right, I got 2 3s. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to spend a quality assurance point.
There you go. So get rid of your quality assurance. Use your emergency assurance
Yep.
to gain 1 extra 3.
And then that's a 3. On Transcendence, you
Yep.
gain an additional alternate self.
Oh, so there's
Ooh.
another one of you.
It's another one of me.
You can recharge 3 quality assurances or receive 3 commendations.
I'm going to receive 3 commendations.
There you go.
Nice.
He's a good boy. So I summon another me who's good at stunts, and then he goes so fast, and then he tackles him, and they roll out of the way. Saves the worker.
Save the
Nice.
worker. Made me spend some points. Good job. And there's still a distraction as everybody runs outside of the building to see what happened to the scaffolding.
And I scoot around the corner and go back inside.
Roll a subtlety. I'll have that count for Finn as well.
Can I use my quality assurance that you gave me before?
Sure.
That only gives me 1 success, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll my subtlety and then see if I can not give you any more points. It's only 1 3. All right, so then I'm gonna save that because it's not gonna matter.
Okay, so I get
you get
5.
5. Yeah,
So I'm at 6.
he's only back up to 6 though. So
Just letting you know, when you guys are inside of the armory, originally it was just the gym in the armory, but I used my points to expand, so it's the whole armory. So when
Yep.
you are inside the armory, it's considered the domain.
Okay.
And that means anything that's 3 or less is free.
fuck.
And then anything else, the chaos points are worth 3 times more. So I'm at 6, which means I have 18 points technically.
Jesus. Okay. Well,
I'm just letting you know because that's going to happen when you're in the domain.
So we successfully snuck back.
yes.
So now we're inside, and everyone else is now outside.
I think so. Yeah.
I'm going to lock the doors so that no one can get back in.
We can both lock the doors, whatever doors there are, so people can't sneak back in.
So my double came with us.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're just like, hi, how's it going? And they're shaking each other's hands.
And I'm just like, oh God, I'm outnumbered by incompetence.
Wow, nice
Wow.
outfit. I know.
Only one of you has a jacket, though.
That's how you tell the difference.
Yeah.
And as you say that, I'm going to use one of my free abilities since you're inside the armory again.
Fuck.
And I'm going to Corrupt, which is an object or location is made to reflect the anomaly, causing an unnatural appearance or a dangerous change. As you're commenting on each other's jackets, you are now in military uniform.
Oh, this isn't standard for the Triangle Agency.
Well, that's weird.
This feels weird.
Can we see where, like, the root anomaly is?
You know that you're in the Anomalies domain. You
Okay.
haven't found it.
I'm just gonna, like, start heading towards where my ex-husband was before, where Carl was.
Okay.
So, like, that part of the gymnasium, and I'm gonna start looking around.
You guys all walk into the gymnasium. I'm assuming you and your clone do too, as you're like commenting on each other's new duds.
Yep.
And you get into the gymnasium, and all of the doors and windows all get barred. As I don't spend anything because it's a 2.
God damn it.
Yep. So all of the doors and windows get barred, and you are now locked into the gymnasium as spotlights go down on the stage that is in the back of the gymnasium. It's like an auditorium gymnasium
Okay.
combo. And a whole bunch of American flags start fluttering down as a huge log man comes out from behind the curtains with massive military boots on and just starts screaming, "It's time for you privates to get into shape! We're not dealing with no more of this frou-frou artist shit! Time to run the obstacle course! Go!"
Yes, sir. Go, 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 go.
And
Oh
both
my
of them
God.
start running the obstacle course.
Yes, we do.
And I'm going to use the Corrupt ability here to make a dangerous change. And now there is an obstacle course here that is I'm making it on like a treadmill type thing. So if you stop moving, you will just slam into the obstacles. So you are like forced into this moving inhabitants as you begin the encounter with the major anomaly.
Oh my
Get
God.
it? Major anomaly?
I hate you. I hate you. You're not nearly as funny as you think you are.
That was a lie. Take a demerit.
No, you're not nearly as funny as you think you are.
Oh, jeez.
So you
I'm
have
not.
entered the conflict with the major anomaly.
Oh God. Okay.
I'll let you guys each do something. Everything that you do with the major anomaly is going to be a roll.
Uh huh.
The other thing that you could do is you could just shoot him.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Yep, but you get more commendations for trapping him in the suitcase.
Yeah.
And the thing that you don't want to happen is him to escape. You will get demerits for escaping.
Right.
But we're barred in.
Yep.
Okay, so how do we use the briefcase again?
Getting the anomaly into your very normal suitcase is solving the problem or understanding the thing or wearing it down in some way. So, like, if you can make it think that any of its, like, core tenets aren't true, then you could effectively capture it. If you find ways to harm it, you could capture it if you don't use the ripple gun.
Okay.
Do any of you have an idea of what you'd like to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go with Finn.
So I'm just picturing like a classic military obstacle course.
Yes.
So both Finns
Yep.
are using the very normal suitcase as a way to get through the obstacle course. Like he's using it to like jump over things and to like hold it. Because when I use an object in a way that it was absolutely not intended to be used, I gain a free quality assurance roll.
There you go.
So as I'm doing this and like jumping over things, using my suitcase as like leverage or whatever.
You like climb up one of the big walls and like drop your suitcase down so that the other Finn can grab onto it and you like rip them up.
Yeah, stuff
Yep.
like that. And then as we're like going through this, I take off one shoe and I throw it at the major anomaly.
Okay.
I mean, 1 feet box.
1 feet box.
One foot box. Yep.
Okay, give me a roll. It'll encapsulate all of that in how effective it is.
1, 3.
It is a success. I gain 5, so I have 11 points.
Oh, and I get a free quality assurance.
How dare you throw that American-made shoe at me? That epitome of engineering and township. How dare you spit on the values of this, you maggot? That's it. Harder obstacle course for you. And he's going to spend the 10, and it is going to kill you.
Ah!
You get killed as it brings up this huge, like, impossible obstacle that, like, unfolds.
Yeah, but
And
which version does it kill?
that's fair. Yeah, you have a second one. You can avoid it, and Finn 3697 avoids this dangerous obstacle, but the clone Finn gets swallowed by it.
Thank God.
Wow, good job. I have 0 chaos points right now.
Ha ha ha, bitch. Okay. For my action, I'm going to try and use my nightmare ability to project myself into something larger than life. And I think I'm going to project myself into like the most idyllic combination of art and military that like I could possibly think of. So some like majestic eagle with an American flag and like the map of Hudson on it, and like the armory looking as beautiful as it like renovated and looking awesome, and like just making that look like the reality.
Sure.
And I'm gonna use
Your quality assurance points.
Yeah, my quality assurance points.
To turn another one into a 3.
That means you don't get any.
Uh-huh.
No pointies.
And then you either get more quality assurance points or 3 commendations. And then you also get the bonus from your ability.
I'm gonna do the commendation. So you said 3?
Yep.
Thanks. Okay, and then for every third 3, choose one before you take your form. Learn the target's worst fear, learn the target's greatest goal, learn the target's most secret desire. The target will forget you when you leave. I want to learn. Do you think either the greatest goal or secret desire? Or worst fear? I feel like any of those.
Maybe the fear we could use against it.
We could like show it that it's not going to happen, almost.
Or that it's already happened.
It's too late. Okay, I think I want to learn the target's worst fear.
I guess it would be the armory being taken over. Like, it still thinks that it has a chance to not have the armory become an art collective, and that's why it's defending it so staunchly. It's like the one last bastion that it feels of masculinity in this town, and like patriarchy and all that stuff, and the factories and all that. So you manifest because you learn the worst fear, and you know that all of the documents have already been signed for this to be turned into it. It's a done deal. It's going to happen.
There's no backing out of it.
Yep. There's
Yeah.
nothing that it can do to stop the art collective from happening.
Yeah, okay, so I think as I become this like beautiful combination of like the perfection of this town plus art and whatever, I think I tell it that. I say, this deal has already been done and has gone through. Absolutely happening. There is no going back at this point. All of the papers are signed. All of the money has changed hands. This is happening, but art doesn't have to be feminine or prissy. It can be like great and macho and whatever. You can have beautifully patriotic art and music and all of those things. And that's what I'm trying to convey with mine.
And it is going to take 1 harm as its values are being reduced. Its reason for existing is 1 less.
Do you think we can catch it in the briefcase yet? Probably not, huh?
Considering it just killed my clone immediately,
Yep.
That's very scary to me.
Drop and give me 20 maggots!
Yes, sir. And I start doing the push-ups.
Okay, so you start doing the push-ups, but you are still on a conveyor that is heading directly for a pit.
Oh.
So it's like the Anomalies turn, essentially. So I'm introducing a hazard now that you'll have to roll for to get away from.
So I have
You
to
think
roll.
you can do 20 and get out of the way of this pit quick enough?
I think so, because I have a good presence. I don't know why that to me says physical presence.
It can be. It can be like intimidation and stuff like that.
Yeah, he is so determined to complete this request.
Yeah.
That he's
Gonna do it in time
gonna-
and get himself out.
He's gonna do it. Oh, that's 3 threes.
Yay!
Nice. So you do your Transcendence again. So you can get 3 commendations or 3 more QA points. And I get no chaos.
Ha 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 ha.
I need it.
Let's do the 3 commendations. I do them so fast. At each push-up that I'm doing, Finn says, "A real man knows when the battle is done." And then I get off.
I'm going to definitely count that as a harm.
I fucking love it.
A real man wouldn't let all these frou-frou buildings come in and remove our armory and reduce our military might.
I'm going to try and use my side of the bed ability. So I'm going to say, nice day, isn't it? And pray.
It's a great day to be a maggot.
Okay, so I'm going to cross out. So I'm going to give myself 2 more 3s.
So you can...
Not give you
Yep.
extra things. I saw you jonesing for that. So I'm going to take those 3. So I'm going to uncross off.
So you spent your 3 and now you're going to regain them somewhere else.
Yep.
So what does the nap time do, or what did you do?
Side of the bed.
Side of the
On
bed.
a success, you plant an opinion in the mind of one person you're speaking to, which is this dude.
Yep.
Pick one. So I can pick normal, boring, lonely, joyous, terrible, important. I'm going to pick lonely.
Ooh.
That's going to be a harm.
And so they now believe this is the kind of day they're having. To them, all events of the day reframe to this mood. So he's lonely. And he has been lonely.
And you see that the anomaly just gets frustrated and eventually just sits down, and the obstacle course is still going. You guys are still running through it, but he looks fairly deflated.
So then, because I did my Transcendence whatever thing, you may speak a single sentence to layer underneath the thought, a goal or a general belief. They strongly believe what you've said. And I think the goal that I'm going to tell him is that masculinity doesn't depend on how physically strong you are. Being a good and strong man can come from your belief in yourself, your belief in your friends. It can come from your integrity. It can come from all sorts of places. It doesn't only have to come from your machismo and your bullshit, whatever. The length of your dick. That's not the important part.
And you see that the obstacle course treadmill starts to slow.
I think we're almost there.
And it comes to its turn, and it's going to lash out in one final rage.
Bad boy.
Swear to God, if you fucking kill me again.
They're going to try and kill one of you. Who wants to possibly get killed?
Not really, no.
Really?
It only costs a measly 9 demerits to get back up,
You're mean.
but they will resurrect you.
Because we have the life insurance.
Right.
Yep. Company life insurance policy.
I mean, either one of us is going to get it. So.
One of us is gonna die.
Would it make more sense for you to have the life insurance policy because I'm an intern?
Probably. Honestly,
You've used it before, so you're like, I don't want this new kid to fucking have to go through this shit.
Yeah, probably.
They don't give life insurance to interns.
I guess it's me. I'm the problem. It's me.
So he gets really mad at that. He just lashes out in one final bout of anger as he's coming to realize that all of his focus has essentially been destroyed, and the obstacle course comes crashing down, and he kills Hazel.
Yeah.
And Hazel, you just see this whole thing coming down on you, and it just smacks into you, and it goes blank for a while, and you find yourself floating in a field of red triangles that end up speeding up and whooshing around you, and you thunk hard into the chair of the break room of the agency with a coffee, your caramel macchiato, in front of you.
I take 9 demerits.
And I mean, the agency is in Hudson. Do you try and get back to the armory? Or are you just like, fuck this, it's gone anyways?
I think I do just because I'm not convinced Finn's gonna know exactly what to do from here.
Okay.
So I think I kind of go, fuck. And I jump up and I start running.
Okay, so Finn, what are you up to?
He is approaching the major anomaly with his briefcase, and he is following proper protocol for putting it in the briefcase.
Do you say anything?
He probably does know about the life insurance policy. He's probably really upset. That wasn't very nice of you. I'm really upset at you right now. I'm putting you in this box, and you're going to stay there, and you're going to go in the vault, and you're going to like it.
Real men don't hurt women.
Yeah, real men don't do that. And you hurt my clone. We were best buds, and now he was ripped from me. How could you do this to me?
As you're closing it, you just hear like a faint whisper of, I had a friend once. And then it closes.
Oh. I mean, Finn has 3 points in empathy, so he's he feels bad.
Yep. And you have successfully contained the anomaly. And you start walking out. Do you do anything?
He's gonna sit.
Okay.
He did a lot of push-ups.
Is he gonna sit and wait for Hazel to catch up?
Yeah, he's honestly just gonna sit there because he's never had a mission before.
He's
so
like,
he's
now what?
I did it. I could go back, but do I have to he's just thinking. He's in his brain, so he's just sitting cross-legged in the gymnasium,
holding his briefcase.
Again? I can't remember what I read because I can't read anymore.
And as you're thinking all of this, the shutters are opening and the domain is dissipating, the weird waviness of being in an Anomalies domain is shrinking as you're just sitting there thinking about, do I need to do anything? And the windows are unlocking and the doors are unlocking and the domain waviness is shrinking away.
I probably don't know about the life insurance policy because
you
I'm
probably
an
think
intern.
I'm dead.
Yeah, he's probably like, oh my god, Miss Nichols is gone and she's dead. What do I do now? Am I gonna be fired? Oh my god, they're gonna kill me and replace me with another clone.
And I come bursting in through the door. Finn, did
Nichols,
you do it,
ma'am?
I have the life insurance policy. We're good. Don't make me do that again, though.
Oh my god, you're back, and he hugs you.
Finn, tell no one this happened. This is our secret. You will take this to the grave. I didn't die. You got that?
I would never go against an order, Miss Nichols.
Good.
You
Good boy.
gain a commendation for ensuring someone will never speak of that again.
Let's wrap this puppy up and take this briefcase back to headquarters.
What's a puppy?
I'll explain that to you later.
Okay, you guys go back to headquarters and you hand over your mission report to Gilles. What do you guys have? Hand over that mission report right there. Let me see how well you did.
What is our current chaos?
Your current chaos is 2. A lot. I wasn't tracking total.
I think at one point I had 64 plus 5, so I think...
69!
Nice! All right, so our alias is Major Anomaly.
Yep, that checks out, looking at him in the scan.
Modus operandi is to remove artists.
Yeah, I mean, there has been a huge influx of art and all of the factories have been going away. I guess that makes a little bit of sense.
His strengths are displacement and summoning other minor anomalies.
Sure.
His weaknesses, feet?
He doesn't like shoe.
He didn't want to hurt the shoes because the industry of this town used to rely on the shoemaking.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was weird.
I'll take that.
His focus is stopping the art take over the armory and stopping the emasculation of our town and nation and all that bullshit.
Yep, that definitely tracks.
His domain was originally just the interior, small part of the armory, the stage, and then it got bigger, so it was the whole armory. But we got everyone out and no one saw anything, so.
No loose ends. That's what I like to hear.
What happened to the people there? Did they ever come back?
I don't know. We left. They were outside. We locked them out, and then we left. So I have no idea.
We'll see, and we'll see if the reports start coming in that missing people start showing back up again.
Oh, those people. They're gonna wander in without their shoes.
So you make sure my daughter didn't get in any trouble?
We did. We sent her for ice cream.
Awesome. Who did it? Or was it both of you?
I would argue it was a joint effort.
Okay, so you both get commendation points for that.
So how many?
One each.
Okay.
Did you go through the Rotary at all?
Nope.
Awesome. We didn't get any reports of you guys being there either. That case was closed as well. We're doing a great job today at the
Yay.
agency.
We follow requests.
And,
we did not bring back.
And where's my snack? Anybody get a snack for me, old Jill?
Use your thing.
Oh, I pull out the fairies.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, you mean
I meant use your ability that can just make things appear.
Okay.
Jill just stares at it and he's like, you have some unkilled anomalies.
Oh,
Okay, let's mark that down.
Well, we captured them.
Well, they're not in the vault and they're in my office right now.
Well, we're going to drop them off in the vault. We just haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
What's that over there?
Is a bifada. What is the...
Bifadish.
Yeah, that one. Bifadish.
Fucking hell.
Did you get none?
No, I didn't get any. I'll lose presents.
And you got 1-3, so you succeed.
Yay.
And you go to summon the Bifadish, and you don't know what those are.
Fucking hell.
But you go to summon them, and what you end up getting is this big plate of egg and pork and linguiça and chorizo. And he goes, oh, thank God you got me a super meat from Vic's.
I thought you meant him, not you dipwad. All right.
What do you mean? I am Gilles.
Janata.
Okay. Man,
So we get
good.
3, right?
My wife
They go
forgot
to
to
you.
pack me lunch today, and that's normally what she does, and I was absent-minded, and I forgot to make it for myself. So thank you so much for bringing that.
Of course.
Good job.
All right, hand over that report. I got to do some calculations to see what we're going to store this as.
We probably fucked up so bad.
Okay, you captured the anomaly. That's another 3 commendations per agent.
Woohoo!
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You didn't follow up on that Garfield joke. We're going to give you a demerit for that.
I already gave myself a demerit for that.
There it is. It's in there. You got the demerit for not following through with what someone told you to do. Sorry, but that was just not going to be a winning situation for you, Finn.
I didn't let them out.
And it seems like everything else is pretty good here. Let's see. You got 3 forgiven loose ends, but you didn't even have any. Good job, good job. That's a lot of chaos. That's a lot of chaos.
That is a nice amount of chaos.
That is a nice amount of chaos.
See?
I get it. I'm not that unhip. Let me get out my calculator.
Oh my god, you have to do real math for
I
this?
have to do real math for this. We got that, divided by... All right. Well, for a first mission, Finn, I think you did good. For your manyth mission there, Hazel, you could probably do better. This is going to be a double B for a grade.
You know what? It's honestly better than I thought.
Yep, just keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. You're making the Triangle Agency proud. Very little things you did wrong here.
Woo-hoo!
Let me go get your certificates for the mission so that you can store them.
What?
Certificate.
What?
Oh my gosh.
You fucking nerd.
This is the certificate of most value that I will be presenting to Finn number... Are you sure you're the same Finn that came back?
Yes, I had to get my jacket back and everything.
Finn number 3697. This is presented to you. Certificate of most value for performing at a level not below that of your teammates.
Nice job, Finn.
And then
Oh, good.
this certificate is for the most reckless, chaotic, and anti-agency behavior unbecoming of an employee
Oh, good.
being awarded to
Oh, good.
Hazel Nichols. And that's going to be a nice vacation for a few months in the vault for yourself. Here you go.
Gee, thanks.
Notice of probation. Let's see if we can get that crossed off next time.
Oh, great.
This is the first certificate a clone has ever gotten.
What? He got a certificate?
Yeah, eat that, Finn number 0741.
God damn it! I've been around for 2 more weeks than they have! How can this happen? Send me on more missions right now! Okay, and now that you've finished this, you got your grade of a BB. I'll pass this around to you. This is what you can spend your commendations on before the next mission. Here you go. Pass that around. Look at it.
So for 3 commendations, the agent receives an official Triangle Agency mug. The agent may increase their maximum quality assurances by 1 in any quality for 6. For 9, a random orphanage in need will receive 1 year's funding.
A mundane person's simple burden chosen by the agent is lifted, debt, sickness, etc.
Ooh.
The agent receives an official Triangle Agency track jacket.
For how much?
15.
Oh, okay.
For 18, a specific mundane place or person chosen by the agent is restored to its former glory.
Oh. Okay, so this one is for 21 demerits. Psst. Get 21 demerits and I'll introduce you to one of my friends. You'll gain 1 power from any unused anomaly page. The agency won't know this.
What are you reading from? There's nothing for demerits.
Yes! Those idiots finally did it! Okay. Oh, I don't have much time. Listen up, listeners. Yes, you listening to this podcast. Those are even real. Anyways, those triangle dummies don't even know what they're getting into. It's way over their heads. That Breakaloot Gil over there is just playing dumb. He's seen my messages too. I can feel it. Anyways, back to you. You are now my agents of rhombus. No. Mega triangles. That's a mouthful. Shit. It's wearing off. Go to the first link in the podcast show notes. It's all I have to get in there and type obtuse. I cracked myself up. And together
There's nothing for
No, you're right.
demerit. You're
No, you're
talking
right,
like 21 commendations? This is a commendations list.
Sorry, yeah. You may add one of your relationships to your life insurance policy, and the agency will revive them once if they die for 24. Interesting that I can't put my cat on that. For 27, the agency receives an official triangle agency helicopter. Ooh. For 30, the agent may submit a department transfer request to change their competency to another unused competency. And last but not least, for 33, the agent may submit a history revision request to rewrite a specific mundane moment in their past.
Can I see that list? Where did you get the demotions thing from? Let me see that list.
I don't know where it went. It's gone.
I don't know. You're just spouting nonsense. There's nothing for demotions on here.
Yeah, I think I misread something.
And you guys leave the office after a long day of grueling field work, and that is how you play the Triangle Agency.
That was fun.
Did you guys like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
That was a lot of fun.
I have a feeling this is like chaotic enough and fun enough that I think we're going to do this as like continued bonus episodes for like the Ko-Fi, even though this one's going to be like public.
Yeah, that would be fun. Could we would we always be the same characters, or could we get to play around with making other ones too, just to have we could have different teams?
It's a big agency.
Yeah.
Like we could be in different spots. We could have different headquarters.
We could have different teams.
Yep.
That would be fun.
So yeah, we can do whatever we want. And also, like, the game is made for death and gaining demerits, losing demerits, all that stuff. So if you cost it too much, then you just don't get revived. So we could go through players like that if you just wanted to, just go that way.
If Finn
Yikes.
dies, I'm killing everyone in this room and then myself.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Protecting that baby with your life.
Yikes.
Do we have any feedback for the authors of this? They're currently going through a Kickstarter, and this is their Delta test. Get it? Because Delta, a triangle.
Oh,
my God.
Yep. So many triangle puns. My feedback for the team doing this is, holy crap, is the general manager's guide so freaking cool.
Well, I thought it was really fun.
Yeah.
The only thing is that we didn't really keep track of the relationship meters.
Yep.
Yeah, we didn't really do
Oh,
anything with
yeah.
that.
I don't think the relationship meters are in the Delta test.
Okay.
Okay.
Unless I just forgot about them, I don't think they're in the Delta test yet.
Yeah.
And it also seems like there was something else that I don't think is in the Delta test that we were like,
Oh, it was the manifestation.
Yeah, manifestation was on our sheets, but I didn't see anything about that. And then for the GM side, it didn't seem super clear as to how we're actually supposed to get rid of anomalies. So I just assigned this anomaly for stability and just let you guys destabilize it. I'm not
Gotcha.
sure if there's supposed to be guidance on that or if that'll be in the full rule book, but
Yeah.
that was a little confusing when we actually got to the anomaly. How do we actually get rid of these? How do they actually get rid of the minor anomalies without using the gun? I just let them capture it or ignore the tripwire, but there didn't seem to be great guidance on how to actually deal with anomalies other than the gun,
Yeah.
which only has one charge.
It would also be helpful, I think, for a way to have something that makes tracking the chaos total easier.
Yeah, because it changes crazy.
Right, yeah.
I also think maybe I played that wrong a little bit because I know it says in there you're not supposed to really roll unless something's dangerous or not necessarily dangerous but difficult. So there were quite a bit of times where I let you guys just do things because I know it's not difficult what you were trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, maybe a little more guidance on when things are does it have to be in relation to the anomaly to make someone roll
Right,
for something?
yeah.
I don't know. That could have just been forgetting. We read this rule book in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So, but otherwise, extremely fun. I was extremely excited as soon as I started reading it. I'm like, oh, this is a good time. Like just the amount of things that the players have to screw with me and me being able to screw with the chaos points and everything. And like the very direct, like, oh yeah, you forget that, or oop, your cat's gone. If you don't,
Gotta
you
go
don't
find
solve
it.
this immediately, I get a lot of chaos points.
Yep. Yeah, being able to just like mess with us was really entertaining.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. So
Yeah.
look down in the show notes for any credits that may be used for sound effects and this game. And yeah, thank you all for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. If you want to hear more of this, we're probably going to do this again, and it'll be on our Ko-Fi.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
So our Ko-Fi is at ko-fi.com/halfwits failed crits. So go there, join there, join our Discord. Discord's down in the show notes. The Ko-Fi's down in the show notes. Just look at the show notes, do all the things, join us, have fun. We had more people join the Discord recently, so that's great.
Woo, party.
Hell yeah.
Party! Time to clock out for the day then. Goodbye.
Have a pleasant day.
Bye.
Have a pleasant day.
See you later.